The women look so beautiful.
You think they look ugly? Because you're scared of them. Silly, only grown-up men are scared of women.
I think the men look beautiful. How would you know?
Please, nobody. Oh yes, you are.
I did the young man.
Children, tell me you could dance. We were afraid you'd make us all dance together, the One Track family dancers.
What's that they're playing?
It's the Linder. It's an Austrian folk dance. Oh, Kurt, I haven't danced with a girl. Oh, please. Well, please. All right.
2, 3, stop.
First we bow and curtsy. Like this? Yes. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Step together, hop, step together, hop and turn.
Do allow me, will you?
I don't remember anymore. Your face is all red. Is it? I don't suppose I'm used to dancing. That is beautifully done. What a lovely couple you made.
I think it's time the children say goodnight.
Yes, well, we'll be hauling at a moment. We've got something very special prepared, right?
Yes, go, come on.
Ladies and gentlemen, the children of Captain Von Trapp wants to say goodnight to you. There's a sad sort of clanging from the clock in the hall and the bells in the steeple too. And up in the nursery an absurd little bird is popping out to say cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo. Regretfully they tell us, but firmly they compel us to say goodbye, cuckoo, to you. So long, farewell, are we there say goodnight?
I hate to go and leave this pretty side.
So long, farewell, are we there say adieu?
Adieu, adieu, you and you and you.
So long, farewell, are we there say?
I'd like to stay and taste my first champagne. Yes?
No.
So long, farewell, are we there say goodnight? I leave and heave a sigh and say goodbye, goodbye. I'm glad to go, I cannot tell a lie.
I flit, I float, I flee, 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 I fly. The sun has gone to bed and so must I.
So long, farewell, are we there saying goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.
They're extraordinary. What they would do at the festival. Oh, young lady, I must have words with you. Georg, Georg, you are not going to let this girl get away. She has to join the party.
No, really,
Stop it. Georg, please.
You can
Just
if you
a
want to,
little.
Fräulein.
I insist. You will be my dinner partner. Franz, set another table next to mine for Frau and Maria.
Whatever you say, Herr Duttweiler.
Well, it all seems to be arranged, isn't it?
but I'm not suitably dressed.
You can change. We'll wait for you.
All right. It's very kind of you to offer to help me, Baroness. I really don't think I do have anything that will be appropriate.
Captain couldn't keep his eyes off you.
Couldn't keep his eyes off me?
Come, my dear, we are
Thank
friends.
you.
Now let's not pretend that we don't know when a man notices us.
But Captain notices everybody and everything.
There is no need to feel so defensive, Maria. You're quite attractive, you know. The captain would hardly be a man if he didn't notice you.
But I've never done a thing to...
But you don't have to, my dear. You're very beautiful. And the captain, there's nothing more irresistible to a man than a woman who's in love with him.
In love with him?
Of course. And what makes it so nice is he thinks he's in love with you.
But that's not true.
Surely you've noticed the way he looks into your eyes. And you know, you blushed in his arms when you were dancing just now. Don't take it to heart. He'll get over it soon enough, I should think. Men do, you know.
Then I mustn't stay here. I should go.
Is there something I can do to help?
No, nothing. Yes. Please don't tell a word about this to Captain.
No, I wouldn't dream of it. Goodbye, Maria. I'm sure I'll make a very fine nun.
My name is Liesel. My brothers and sisters, we want to see Fräulein Maria.
Fräulein Maria? Oh, Maria. Please wait here.
I'm Sister Margareta. I understand that you've been inquiring about Maria.
We have to see her. Will you tell her we're here, please?
I'm afraid I can't do that.
Oh, but you've got to. We have to speak to her. She's our governess.
She didn't even say goodbye. All we want to do is talk to her.
Oh, I'm very sorry, children, but Maria is in seclusion. She hasn't been seeing anyone.
She'll see us. I know she will.
Yes.
It's very important. I want to show her my finger.
Some other time, dear. I'll tell her that you were here. It was very sweet of you to call. Run along home
Oh,
now.
please,
Please.
please. She'll see us.
I've already known.
The Von-Trapp children, Reverend Mother. They wanted to see Maria.
Has she spoken yet? Has she told you anything?
She doesn't say a word, Reverend Mother, except in prayer.
Poor child.
It's very strange, Reverend Mother. She seems to be happy to be back here, and yet she is unhappy too.
Perhaps I've been wrong in leaving her for so long. I think you better bring her to me, even if she's not ready.
Yes, Reverend Mother.
Yes, bring her in. You've been unhappy. I'm sorry.
Reverend Mother.
Why did they send you back to us?
They didn't send me back, Mother. I left.
Sit down, Maria. Tell me what happened.
I was frightened.
Frightened? Were they unkind to you?
Oh, no. I was confused. I've never felt this way before. I couldn't stay. I knew here I'd be away from it. I'd be safe.
Maria, our abbey is not to be used as an escape. What is it that you can't face?
I can't face him again.
Him? Thank you, Sister Margareta. Captain Von-Trapp? Are you in love with him?
I don't know. Baroness said, she said that he was in love with me, and I didn't want to believe it. Oh, there were some times we used to look at each other. Oh, Mother, I could hardly breathe.
Did you let him see how you felt?
If I did, I didn't know it. That's what's been torturing me. I was there on God's errand. To have asked about his love would have been wrong. I couldn't stay, I just couldn't. I'm ready to take my vows at this moment, Mother. Please help me.
Maria, the love of a man and a woman is holy too. You have a great capacity to love. What you must find out is how God wants you to spend your love.
But I've pledged my life to God. I've pledged my life to his service.
My daughter, if you love this man, it doesn't mean you love God less. No, you must find out. You must go back.
Oh, Mother, you can't ask me to do that. Please let me stay, I beg of you.
Maria, these walls were not built to shut out problems. You have to face them. You have to live the life you were born to live.
My children to be secretive.
We're not being secretive, Father.
And it's not like my children to be late for dinner.
We lost track of time.
Ah, I see.
Yes.
All right. Now who's going to be the first one to tell me the truth? Friedrich, Brigida, Lisa.
Where do you think we were, Father? Well, if you don't believe us, you must have some idea where you think we were.
Aha! Martha! You tell me.
Yes, Father.
You tell me.
Frederick told you, Father. We were berry picking.
Ah, I forgot. You were berry picking.
Yes.
All afternoon?
We picked thousands of them.
Thousands.
Yes, hundreds,
Thousands.
What kind of berries?
Blueberries, sir.
Blueberries. It's too early for blueberries.
They were strawberries.
Strawberries.
It's been so cold lately, they turned blue.
Ah. Very well. Show me the berries. Well, show me the berries you picked. Come on. You don't have them anymore. What happened to them?
We ate them.
You ate them.
Yes, they're very delicious.
Very well. Since you've obviously stuffed yourselves full of thousands of delicious berries, you can't be hungry anymore. I'll just simply have to tell Froschmidt to skip your dinner.
It's all your fault. You should have told him the truth.
And made him boiling mad at us.
It's better than starving to death.
We didn't do anything wrong. We just wanted to see her.
My stomach's making noises.
The least they could have done was to let us say hello.
I wonder what grass tastes like.
I feel awful.
When Fräulein Maria wanted to feel better, she used to sing that song. Remember?
Yes.
Let's try it.
Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things. Why don't I feel better? Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver white
These are a few of my favorite things.
when the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad.
Oh, children, I'm so glad to see you.
We missed you.
I missed you too. Kurt, how are you?
Hungry?
Oh, Gretel, what happened to your finger?
I got caught.
Caught in what?
Friedrich's teeth.
Liesel, you all right?
Just fair.
Many telegrams been delivered here lately?
None at all, but I'm learning to accept it. I'll be glad when school begins.
Oh, Liesel, you can't use your school to escape your problems. You must face them. Oh, children, I have lots of things to tell you.
We have things to tell you too.
I'm sure you do.
Well, the most important thing is father's going to be married.
Married?
Yes.
To Baroness Schrader.
Oh.
Father, look.
Maria! Good evening, Captain.
Good evening. All right, everyone inside, go and get your dinner. You left without saying goodbye, even to the children.
Well, it was wrong of me.
Why,
Forgive me.
why did you?
Please don't ask me that. Anyways, the reason no longer exists.
Oh, Frau Maria, you've returned. Isn't it wonderful, Georg?
I wish you a very happiness to you, Baroness, and you to Captain. I heard that you were going to be married.
Thank you, my dear.
Fräulein, you back to stay.
Only until the arrangements can be made for the another governess.
I must talk to the cook about the Wiener Schnitzel. It is entirely too delicious for my figure, and it makes you much too quiet at the dinner table. Or was it the wine?
Oh, undoubtedly the wine.
Oh, Georg, you've no idea what kind of trouble I'm having to decide what to give you for a wedding present. Oh, I know I'm enough, but I do want you to have some little trifle for the occasion. At first, I thought of a fountain pen, but you already got one. And I thought perhaps a villa in south of France, but they're so difficult to gift wrap. Oh, Georg, how do you feel about the yachts? A long, sleek one for Mediterranean, and a tiny one for your bathtub, huh?
Elsa,
And where to go on honeymoon? Now that's a real problem. At first, I thought a trip around the world would be lovely. Then I said, oh, Elsa, there must be some place better to go. Don't worry, darling.
look, Elsa,
Yes, Georg?
it's no use, you and I. I'm just being dishonest to both of us, and utterly unfair to you. When two people talk of marriage...
No, don't. Don't say another word, Georg. Please. You see, there are other things I've been thinking of. Fond as I am of you, I really don't think you're the right man for me. You're too much independent. And I need someone who needs me desperately. Or at least needs my money desperately. I've enjoyed every moment we had together, and I do thank you for that. Now, if you'll forgive me, I'll go inside and pack my little bags and return to Vienna where I belong. And somewhere out there is a young lady who I think will never be a nun. Auf Wiedersehen, darling.
Hello? I thought I just might find you here.
Was this something you wanted?
No, sit down, please. Please? May I? You know, I was thinking and I was wondering two things. Why did you run away to the Abbey? And what was it that made you come back?
Well, I had an obligation to fulfill, and I came to fulfill it.
Mm-hmm. Is that all?
And I missed the children.
Yes. Only the children?
No. Yes. Isn't it right that I should have missed them?
Yes, of course. I was just hoping that perhaps you might,
Yes.
Well, nothing was the same when you were away, and it'll be wrong again after you leave. I was just hoping that perhaps you'd change your mind.
Well, I'm sure Baroness will be able to make the things fine for you.
Maria, there isn't going to be any Baroness.
There isn't?
No.
I don't understand.
Well, we've called off our engagement, you see.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes. You are?
You did?
Well, you can't marry someone when you're in love with someone else, can you?
Reverend Mother always says, when Lord closes the door, somewhere he opens the window.
What else does the Reverend Mother say?
That you have to look for your life.
Is that why you came back? And have you found it, Maria?
I think I have. I know I have. Perhaps I had a wicked
must have done something good. Nothing comes from nothing, nothing ever could. So somewhere in my youth or childhood, I must have done something good.
Do you know when I first started loving you? That night at the dinner table when you sat on that ridiculous pine cone.
What? I knew the first time you blew that silly whistle.
For here you are standing there laughing, whether or not you should.
So somewhere in my youth or childhood, I must have done something good. Nothing comes from nothing, nothing ever could. So somewhere in my youth
Or childhood.
I must have done something. Something
Maria, is there anyone I should go ask permission to marry you?
Well, why don't we ask the children?
There's a sad sort of clanging from the clock in the hall and the bells in the steeple too. And up in the nursery an absurd little bird is popping out to say cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo. Regretful little us, but firmly to compel us to say goodbye to you. So long, farewell, all we dare say goodnight. We hate to go and leave this pretty sight. So long, farewell, all we dare say adieu, adieu, adieu to you and you and you.
All good things come to an end, and so has our show. But before we end the evening, I would like to thank everyone who has helped us to put up this show. Our chairman, Mr. Shyam Sundar Lal Kakshapati, our principal, Ms. Rani Gurung Kakshapati, for this wonderful opportunity to exhibit our talent. Thank you to Nepal Academy Hall for providing us this venue. A special thank you to the Board of Directors of Shuvatara School. I would also like to thank Brigadier Gaurav Tandul, who has sold the most number of tickets. I express my heartfelt gratitude to our director, Mr. Navin Chetri, his entire team, and our vice principal, Mr. Rajat Bose. Thank you to Seva Printing Press for printing out all our tickets, brochures, and posters. Let me also express a special thank you to the ECA department, the academic department, and to all the supporting staff of Shuvatara School. The art and craft department, the music department, and live music out here, Mr. Rajat Rai on guitar, Mr. Prajwal Lama on keyboard, and of course our director, Mr. Navin Chetri on drums, without whom this musical would not have been possible. Thank you to the makeup and costume department and to all those who were in the backstage holding the play together. Thank you to Mr. Gyan Bahadur Maharjan and the support staff for helping us put up the props. A huge thank you to all our patrons and parents and the press for the appreciation you've shown to our students. And thank you to everyone who have made this show possible. Thank you all for coming and being such a supportive audience. Now, may I request our founder principal, Ms. Rani Gurung Kakshapati, to say a few words.
I just could not take, I was tempted to take this mic because I think it was a wonderful show and you guys deserve a huge round of applause. You made us so proud. I had to come on stage. So dear parents, I hope you enjoyed the show. Yes? And it's not a joke. I was talking to our board member, Srijana. We did this in 3 months. Naveen, you are a wizard. And hats off to you and Rajat, our vice principal, and our musicians headed by Rajat Rai and Prajwal Lama. Hats off to you guys. Live show like this with 3 months practice is not a joke. And at least 150 children being all managed at the back, and they were so good. You were so wonderful. I wish we could have this show again. As our board of director Srijana was saying, we should do it for a UNICEF fundraising show and raise money for a worthy cause like the flood victims or the earthquake victim, because you are so good. So give yourselves a big round of applause, my goodness children. Thank you so much. And now we deserve a photograph. May I ask Sham sir to please come up and we take a photograph for memory's sake. Thank you all for coming. And when we do it again, please don't forget to come once more because people watch Sound of Music many, many times. Naveen, you didn't come up to take a bow. And the sound system, the ISS people also. Thank you. You were wonderful. Come and take a bow, Naveen. Our great director. Without him, this show would not have been possible. He's also the founder of the Jazzmandu group. You are familiar with that? So we got a real pro here. So nice of you. I really didn't believe this was possible, Naveen. You've done a hat trick. Really great. Thank you so much. We take a picture now. Okay? Thank you, parents. Now we take a little time with the cameraman. Please come up. And Rajat sir, where are you? Sham sir? Come on stage, everybody at the back. Come closer. Wonderful. Hey, Rajat, come, quick. Maria, you're going to, by the way, you're going to get a reward for this, okay? It's a secret. Okay. And you guys going to come in a bit? Are they not? Maybe at the ground floor, if you could all, can you sit on the floor? Come. Okay, everybody, give a big cheer for yourself. Congrats. Congrats. All the teachers at the back and in the front are doing your duties. You were gorgeous. Thank you so much. Wouldn't have been possible without you. All of you, congratulations. Are now ready to open your stuff, get packing, and back. Okay? It's a memorable show. You enjoyed the show? Good, good. Shake hands. We'll have a reward, okay? Wonderful.